Alrighty, we are back. Some more Lies of P, and last time we picked up a shield, which I'm pretty excited about. Okay, I have to hold the button if I want to make that work. What the? Oh, right. I wonder why it's not working. Oh, there's a cooldown on it. I didn't notice that. So yeah, we're playing more Lies of P. Last time we left off, we had made some good progress, gotten through the forge area. Do I need to level up or anything? Oh right, there are a bunch of these. There are a couple of these that I haven't really tried as much as I would like. See, I really like the idea of this booster glaive. I haven't been investing in the stats for it. Now, I am curious about something. I want to see how it goes when I pair these two. I have a feeling this is going to be some really stupid range. Yeah, the range on that is busted. Alright. I'm going back to what I was using before. I just wanted to... Oh, wait, actually. I should familiarize myself with this one. This is actually a pretty cool concept. I'm going too early. I actually really like the moveset on this one. I like that heavy attack. It feels like it does a lot of stance damage. I am curious, so I gotta go and remix stuff real quick. If I take that and put, say, this and this together. I'm wondering if I'll get that R2. Yes, I do. I guess, now that I think about it, the moveset is always based on the handle. You know, as weird as it is, if I could adjust that to work off of to scale off of advance, I think I'd really like to pair that with the salamander dagger. That feels like it would be a decent pairing. Do I have an advance crank?
I know my way around.
I do have an advance crank, I just don't have enough ergo. Hang on. So if I did that... It would only be D advanced scaling, though. Dang it. This just isn't that good compared to this. Which I can actually push up to A scaling. I don't think I'll jump on that quite yet. Anyway. Alright, let's go and actually progress. Right, there was some lady sobbing in here or something. Is there still nowhere that I can buy unlimited thermite? So that would be handy to have more of. Okay, so this is the crying lady. I'm so tempted to try and kill NPCs, but I don't want to do it on my first playthrough.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop.
Hand is looking rough.
I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior.
I'm pretty sure the Archbishop is dead.
If I write his
or
words
turned
into my
that one
heart,
monster.
maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
She's totally going to die as soon as I pick that up, isn't she? Anyway, I just remembered something that I wanted to test. So there's a guy up here who wants some sort of holy fruit. The gold coin fruit. And I found an apple, which I'm wondering if that's what he meant. Because I don't know any other use for the apple.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom.
Okay. No reaction to my having the apple. So right now I have the Life Amulet and the Puppet Destroyer Amulet. Yeah, I think I'm still good with keeping those around. I probably should have been paying attention. I was just trying to itch my nose. Let's try that again. I must have been taking chip damage from those falling things and not realizing it. See, I want to go down there and find out what's going on, but... it is just gonna make me backtrack. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't come across, like, a bow of any kind yet, though. It's a Souls game. You gotta have at least one. Oh, sorry, zombie dude. I'll be with you in a moment. This is why the cathedral was built and remembered. Pilgrims worship the merciful angel. In case it wasn't obvious, I've surmised that these guys are fairly weak to fire. Since fire dispels this rot stuff, and they tend to be ignited pretty easily. I could probably have just run through here, but I'm taking it slow so that I know what's going on. So that I don't get caught off guard by the decay. Ah, stairs. Alright, well, we're gonna let that go down for a minute. Oh, hi there. shortcut. I knew there had to be one somewhere around here, but I wasn't sure which direction it would be in. Okay, so that right there is the boss chamber. And sing praise for a new saint has arrived. I, Saint Andrews, will consecrate this land. Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna head up to that elevator we saw. Oh, interesting. Oh, and there is the Archbishop's diary. Cecile is unwell again. Today Brother Adam found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff and brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine, but I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atoned. Perhaps I should ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists. I have their relic in my hand, thanks to Cecile. I won't let those bastards ruin Krat anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have been turned away all those 30 years ago. But this will be the end. Krat is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue. Journal is badly torn. Why me? Archbishop's Holy Mark. A holy mark obtained from the Archbishop's room. It is the Archbishop's item that Cecile wanted to see in her last moments. The Archbishop was such a man of character that they called him the Saint of Krat. They say his moral influence made even murderers repent before God. But yeah, I don't know what the apples are for. Okay, a better frame. I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna go take that thing to what's-her-face. And she's probably already dead, despite my not having even benched since I picked it up. Or blind or something? I don't know. What's gonna be
Oh,
her?
thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker. It's a reminder of the quiet power. It's a reminder of...
Alright. Now let's go check out that elevator. The thing is, these are all people who have survived up to this point, surrounded by these horrifying monsters. Surely, if she has the skills to do that, she has the skills to walk across 2 rooms. Maybe run past a couple of them. Grab the thing, and run out. Or even better, surely she has the ability to gather up some oil and burn away all of that corruption sitting on the floor.
Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Hi there. I'll talk to you in a sec, okay? You're probably gonna try and kill me.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
Oh, I'm so tempted to send him to Venigi Works.
Hotel Krat. Of course. A haven for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it.
Fire abrasive. Nice.
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of.
Ooh, nice. Kill strong enemies to obtain rare ergo. He collects this, you can exchange it for his precious weapons or amulets. Okay, so dodging with low stamina. I'm guessing dodging without stamina is really what that means. Like, it probably still costs stam. Welcome to the stream, Rafkin. But if you're out, you can probably still dodge. The best parade is never swayed by any obstruction. One must be prepared to make a great effort to put on a magnificent show. Increases weapon attack in proportion to the number of fable slots. Does that mean... I'm assuming it does mean slots and not the number charged. The Scrapped Watchman was an experimental piece modified... to test how far Krat's engineering skills could go. The result was impressive, but ultimately came at a cost. I mean, that seems really good, though. Conquering Amulet. Upon successful perfect guard, temporarily increases attack. Increases damage inflicted by a weapon attack. That also seems really strong. Holy crap. Puppet heads to the place where fire, electricity, and acid flow must not be withstood but overcome and passed. Ah, yes. Hello, bot. Ugh. Holy Sword of Arc. Okay, so it does have a handle and a blade. I wasn't sure. Special greatsword that was lying asleep in the St. Frangelico Cathedral. It can transform between a special greatsword and a glaive. The Arcsaintus's weapon was reproduced for puppet use, and it made a grand appearance at Krat events. However, its legendary holiness could not be reproduced. Etiquette. It's like a nice, oh, but you can't disassemble them. It does specify. It's like a nice dex weapon, though. A self-defense weapon adored by the leader of the bastards. It can be disguised as an umbrella, but bares its teeth in the moment of attack. So, social dignity can be seen not only in the ballroom, but also on the battlefield. The leader of the bastards did not lose his poise on either stage. And 7-coil spring sword. Wow, that's some high scaling. B and C. It's also super heavy. I don't think I'll grab any of the weapons right now. I think I'll wind up going for the amulets. 7 explosions. What the crap? A precious 7-coil spring sword that was stored in the workshop tower. Even Geppetto could not replicate this fine masterpiece. 7... Is that supposed to be stars or numbers on 7 blades? The text that remained engraved on the Eastern relic inspired the workshop technicians to make a masterpiece for this generation. Anyway. King's Flame or Broken Heroes? As much as I think Broken Heroes would be more directly beneficial, oh, wait. Interesting. So they each require a different special ergo. So if I want the sword, I can't have the conquering amulet. If I want the etiquette, I can't have the extreme modification. Same thing here. Well, as fun as the Holy Sword of the Arc sounds with its ability to transform, I would rather have the conquering amulet. I'll leave these two as they are.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
Also,
Since you're so helpful, I'll give...
dang it. Oh, welcome to the stream, B. Sorry I didn't see you come in. Okay, is this lady still there?
It's a reminder of the quiet.
Alright. Oh, I'm heavy right now. And I can't afford a level up. Dang, that amulet must be heavy though. Really? What the crap? Oh, okay, it did. For a second there, I saw a message in the chat and I thought it had gotten past Automod. I need more capacity though, clearly. Alright, let's do this. High Archbishop, probably, I would assume. This thing really is creepy, though. Props to the designers. And yeah, I don't think it's a puppet. Is it about to flop down to the floor? No mask. Honestly, I think it was creepier with the mask. Dang it. I wasn't really getting the timing down on anything there. So I am wondering if the explosion from my shield causes burn buildup. Yeah, this guy is super weak to fire. I wasn't even fighting well there. Like, I did so badly in that fight. And I didn't have my cube or anything. Anyway, goodbye, Archbishop. Oh wait, phase 2 maybe? Or is he like releasing spores or something? Somehow this feels like a phase 2 moment. Which could explain why phase 1 was so absurdly easy. Yeah, this is a phase 2 moment. Wait, what? What the heck? How did he hit me? Did he fall on me, or was that an explosion and not a beam? Because it looked like it was going to be a beam, but it definitely wasn't pointed at me. Okay, I want... Seriously. Why do I have to teleport to that one guy every time I want to recharge my cube? Yes, this is my first playthrough. It's not a perfect game, but I'm enjoying it. I am having fun. My complaints overall are pretty minor. I enjoy the designs of the characters and stuff. Alright, let's see now. Now proceed to watch me rage at this boss for a while. Honestly, if I just run away for a bit and do hit and run attacks on phase 1, it would probably be really easy, but it would take so long. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Ducky. I probably should have read your name when you first came in. Okay, I actually have heals going into phase 2, and I have enough charge to ignite my blade for a faster burn, so that's good. Maybe I should pop one of those resistance ampules as well. It seems like a good idea. I'd love to read this guy's dialogue while I'm fighting him, but that seems like a terrible idea. So, really cool design. That pretty much confirms that he is the Archbishop. Dang it. I was trying to get to my heal. My fingers got a little bit distracted.
Gold coin tree.
I gotta remember when I start playing after calling it a day that I need to fire up my lantern. I got decayed. I didn't realize. I think I'm gonna go ahead and accept that I don't care. I don't care to go and refill the cube every time. It's just not worth it. Oh my. Okay, well, I don't know how to deal with that. Yeah, I have no idea how to deal with that move. Probably if I get out of the way, I could dodge into it, maybe? And obviously, I think you can deflect practically everything in this game if you time it right, but I feel like learning that timing would be a poor use of my time. So, what's happening with the police officer? And the Archbishop?
And now, the stage is set.
Is that Dad? I feel like that's probably Dad. That's just the sort of twist that this sort of game goes for. I feel like that's probably Dad. Hello there. Twisted
I want to go
Angels
back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Hello there. Cecile's written confession. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people. Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me, only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints succumb to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you opened the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell, Cecile. Alright, we got a song. Oh, fine. I'll teleport to Hotel Krat. Also, I've never checked, but can I go out through these doors? Yes, I can. Or at least probably. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was gonna want to check at some point anyway. Anyway, let's go see what I can get off of that one treasure hunter for the boss soul that I just picked up. I will say, I'd kind of love it if the bosses in this game dropped a few more souls. I have 2 quartz. I would love to pick up more pulse cells. Oh, amulet slots would be good too. But for now, pulse cells. What do I want? See, that seems really valuable. Just being able to go for more heavy attacks, and especially with my weapons, I'm usually trying to be buffed by the Fable arts, so yeah, that seems appealing. Oh, charge Legion when eliminating an enemy. I mean, that would help me in clearing areas. That's very good. I think most likely I'm gonna wind up going for that one and that one. Or that one, sorry. I don't exactly know what Fable... Oh, I know what Fable catalysts are. Took me a second to realize. I never use them. I assumed that they would just refill one bar, but maybe I'm wrong. Welcome to the stream, Nico. Anyway, I know which ones I want. One of these is just there for me to... These is just there for me to run around more without losing... without having to slow down as much. Which just sounds nice. Alright, let's... Wait. For a second there, I thought there was a basement there that I had just never noticed, which would have been... really sad. Anyway, hi, Granny.
I have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krat. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
Hey, it's this guy.
Oh, it's you! This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. Accordingly, I shall give you the honor of laying eyes upon my treasure. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ergo of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
Alright, so, new stuff. Trident of the Covenant. Where are all of the boss weapons? Purely strength and dex. I want arcane. All right. Time the enemy's attack correctly to deflect it and trigger a powerful attack. Yeah. A residual trident that was lying asleep in the relic of Trismegistus Trismegistus. Trismegistus. It is presumed to have once belonged to a great warrior who served an ancient king. The warrior of the sea vowed to protect the people from the cursed relic. He kept his vow even when his skin was mashed until it was green. And Nameless One's amulet gives me a chance to not spend pulse cells. I don't think I'll bother with either of these for now. Nameless One's amulet could wind up coming in handy, but I'm not in a hurry to grab it. An amulet, there was a time when even puppets were treated as heroes in Krat. This amulet is the vestige of a fireman puppet who was called a hero. I don't have the stuff to make any new Legion arms, do I? No, I don't. I don't have the stuff to upgrade any of them either. Nope. Oh, I do need to figure out where the cat has gone now.
You know that stalker? The Hound? Is it true you brought him here? Wow, I didn't know he was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life?
Oh, well,
I'm
that's
so
good.
glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there. You're not the only one who's curious. Most people get around to asking where I'm from. My looks give it away, don't they? Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. All I know about it is their weapons. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a reputation to live up to. They almost took charge of planning for the grand exhibition. But that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted
How
me
is it
when
that
I
I
was
haven't
little.
encountered like half of those weapons over
I
there?
don't even know who they are. And my reputation is my own. I suppose my only connection to them would be...
The dagger
Weapons.
and the
So I'm an orphan.
long
And that
swords.
hardly makes me exotic in Krat. Can I help you with anything else?
What am I doing on weapon upgrades? I do have the stuff to give the electric coil stick head another upgrade. Or I could do the same for the salamander dagger. I am tempted to give some upgrades to other things. Tell you what, this one can have some upgrades. I like it. And then, yeah, let's give the electric coil stick another upgrade. Alright, time to find that cat.
Welcome to...
I definitely want those, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend all of that to get them. Actually, no, I don't know if I care about getting it because I'm not currently using any of the special weapons. Yes, I could upgrade a somber weapon, but not using any right now. I think the only one I have at the moment is the Dragon Glaive. And even then, not a physical build, I'm an arcane build. And will this game figure it out and start immediately giving me all of the arcane weapons? And where is that cat? Is it somewhere in Dad's room? I didn't actually talk to Dad. Oh, and I should probably talk to Venini while I'm here. Yeah, you're totally the bad guy, aren't you?
A victim of the petrification disease turned into a monster. That's just tragic. Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them. But the stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets. How sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment, no lies. The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps. Thanks to you, the factory is out of the puppets' clutches. Venini Works can resume making all sorts of supplies, not just more puppets. The puppets are still a problem, but at least they don't have endless reinforcements. I knew you could do it. I'm proud of you, son. I had hoped for good news, but everyone's dead? How terrible. I remember the Archbishop fondly.
But yeah, I killed him.
To think he became such a monster.
Okay, they confirm it.
Even the puppet frenzy isn't as shocking as that. You think it's the water? Thinking about the city's pipes, they connect to the Malum district. Their water supply might be tainted too. I don't know what's happening in the Malum district. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood seized the neighborhood. That's all I know. It was always a run-down neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy, or worse. I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district. Those poor people. They need your help, son. Rosa Isabelle Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam. I believe it's the epicenter of the puppet frenzy. After all, I detected the strongest wave of ergo there. Especially for someone as precious as you. It's a perilous place. And when you walk a dangerous path, my son, it's best to take it one step at a time.
Where is the cat? Where is it? what you plan to do. But know this. I will find you. And I will pet you. I should look at this guy's weapons. Wow, 3 of them. He's got a halberd, a war pick, and a greatsword. All very stylish as well. Oh, interesting. I never noticed this.
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krat knows the story, all because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else. But this is strange. I do not recall. Who exactly was that someone?
It was Dad. At this point, he's probably over by Venigni, because I think that's the only place that I haven't actually paid attention to while I passed by. Now, where is the cat?
At the House of
I don't know why they're only giving me 1 copy of each of these.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
Improperly purified ergo. Ergo Wavelength Detector. This device finds errors in the Grand Covenant imprinted on the puppets. Venigni decided to analyze the puppet's ergo wavelengths to determine the cause of the puppet frenzy. You should be able to collect quite a number of records while getting rid of the puppets all over Krat. Ergo is whispering, apparently.
Close your eyes.
I'm guessing that's because I've listened to another song.
Amatsa, that is once. You think it's a tramp?
Just
Felicitous salutations, my friends. Behold, when I broke all my life, but today, Krat helped me make...
Okay, how have I still not found the cat, though?
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too. Alright, surely now I can use this. Yeah. Can I use that even with a different... Dang it! How am I still too heavy? I mean, I can use this thing with my knife, I would assume, but not with this arm. Seriously though, where's the cat? Screw it, I'm Googling it. Rise of P. Cat after Cathedral. Spring. Hang on. There we are. On a sofa in the West Wing, I think. Oh, okay. So she moves around randomly. Let's see. Assuming the hotel points north, she should be on a sofa in here somewhere. Or in one of the other locations.
on top of the key cabinet, maybe? I've been looking at a level where I could pet. Oh, there you are. No, come back. I want to see if that cat is despawned. I think it has. Okay. Now I'm not going to leave Vextra open in the background, because that site eats up my... Oh, that thing eats up all of my internet. My bandwidth, that's the word. It's kind of weird that they just put an entire empty room just past that. Nothing to see, nothing to interact with. I had to test. So there are more monsters here. I was trying to see if I could get through without activating it.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Smiling bunny mark. A mark carved with a smiling bunny. It was left in the graveyard of the Malum district. Tomb slums. The smiling bunny is the well-known sign of the Stalkers. It is said to serve as a sort of pass in certain areas. child who was a blessing to their family lies here. May he rest in peace. You know, once I get this thing, I actually want to backtrack and check that area with the phone to see if it's ringing again. Because I don't know if I need to backtrack there to get my... This is the wrong side, right? Yeah. I don't know if I need to backtrack there to get more riddles, because I want the next Trinity. Oh, interesting. There's new stuff going on at Hotel Krat. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna hit up a few locations. Because I know this guy has the shop that I haven't visited.
Out here alone?
Okay, I already bought out this shop. That's handy, at least. Oh yeah, look how much more slowly that drains stamina. It's so handy. There's a shop here that I can pop in on.
For your information.
Okay, nothing to find there. Just stuff that I already knew about. Has anything changed about the boss that I killed here? Supposedly there was a whole light show that went on after I killed him, but he just doesn't seem to be here anymore, so who knows? I actually think I want to walk from here if I want to check that phone again. I think this is slightly closer than the other site. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Well, I say walk, I'm gonna wind up sprinting through all of it. You guys stop hitting me with fire. persistent little buggers.
Another fine day in the city of Krat. But I wonder, my friend, I hope my return isn't too unexpected. It seems that our fates may be interconnected. Now, do pay attention. You won't want to miss when the king of all riddles says, "Riddle me this." I stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old.
Pencil?
What am I?
Can.
That's right. Did you cheat? Are you cheating? Better not be cheating. You are irritatingly good at this. Or am I? Impossible. I am the king of riddles, and you are just, well, you. No offense. You're either very lucky, improbably bright, or more likely, you're cheating. But I would never level such an accusation in a culture where dueling is still an acceptable method of solving disputes. I'm the king of riddles, not the king of swordplay. You know, I wonder, perhaps it's your connection to Candle. Because the answer is, right? You get it, but you're not feeling violent. Huh, even better. It's as good a time as any to grant you this boon. Now, take your new key and say, "Give me some room." I can tell you're enjoying these times that we spar. I take leave of you now, but don't go too far.
Okay, and I know where the next Trinity door was. I couldn't get through. I think I know where it is. Okay, this is faster. Yes, I can. Wait, no, I've gotten the workshop one. So what we're learning here is that I don't remember where that door is. Alright, time to pass back through this area. How did I never pick that up? And apparently I never went here. Moonlight Town is the lowest place in the city where pilgrims prepare for their journeys. Since Saint Frangelico met the one-winged angel and founded the church, Moonlight Town has become known as the place where pilgrims are lifted to the cathedral by pulley and prepare for their pilgrimages. Andreas's reputation was at its peak when he was appointed as a priest. At the time, Krat was only a poor country town, but Andreas didn't mind and devoted himself to taking care of the people. They were even saying that Saint Frangelico himself had returned. Moonlight Town actively helped the priest's good deeds and always acted together as colleagues who delivered the word of God. The decision to accept the alchemist from outside and receive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. And revive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. After all, it was the birthplace of the Krat we know today. Today we have cable railways instead of pulleys, and the City of Fortune instead of a country village, but our virtues remain unchanged, just like how the angel wrapped Saint Frangelico in his wings. When he fell in the cold, people should help each other. A place lower than any other, Moonlight Town is proof that virtue is still here. I know it wasn't in there. So that's just an arena that I did get, I think, some weapon. Maybe an upgrade material.
Old to fall for a puppet's trick. Your insult to humanity. Now pay the price.
Angel's wing.
Sorry for the backtracking, but I really do want to find that door, because I can't remember where it was. Oh my gosh, you're going to make me go all the way through that thing again. Okay, while this is going, I'm gonna go get a granola bar. Carcass body fluid bottle. I really am trying to remember where it was, but I'm drawing such a blank. I'm pretty certain the one in the Ironworks is the one that I already opened. I wouldn't be bothering to kill all of these guys, it's just I have a feeling it would be a pain to try and search the areas without killing them. It's not back here, surely not. And is it somewhere in the depths of the cathedral? Was it like somewhere in the mines? On the way to this area? Even if these guys revive, I don't think I bother killing them.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom.
Okay, well there's something down there that I never got. not what I'm looking for, but I'll go check it out. Crafted cryptic vessel. An encrypted storage device in the shape of a metal cylinder. Vaningi might be able to decode this device if you ask him. Storage devices that hide secrets using encryptions were popular among the Krat upper class. Naturally, the decoding devices targeting the rest of the population were also popular, but most have been destroyed. Okay then. Oh my gosh, it's such a long run back though. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could save myself a little bit of time. I think I can save myself at least a little bit of trouble by going out this way. I don't think that was where the door was, but I could be wrong. Was it somewhere around here? This feels like the right general area. Dang it. How did I do that before? I can't actually remember. Because I think I was surprised when I made it before. Gotta love how there's just barely not enough time at a dead sprint to make it to that first platform. I guess if I was willing to fall off the... if I was willing to fall instead of taking the ladder, maybe that could work, but I think that would just kill me. Jeez. Oh, that wasn't pleasant. Seriously, I cannot remember how I'm supposed to get through that. I do feel like this is the way... Yeah, this is the door that I was thinking. Test of the day. Even a noble cleric will curse God if he plucks out his fingernails. Black Cat's amulet and Monster Sweeper's hunting apparel. Ooh, stylish. And it works with the glasses, which isn't something that I can say for everything in everything the game is given. I'm assuming this reduces fall damage. Yeah. I won't bother with it for now. Although I should test at some point, whether that removes fall damage, unless it's fatal, or whether that reduces it. Trust and truth are one. The end of the path of stars will lead to great eternal life. Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to do that without dying. Anyway. Back to the hotel. Then I go and check if there's another phone call. I do apologize for the looping. I'm just trying to be thorough.
You're full of surprises. A puppet that keeps changing, keeps growing. I can feel a change in your ergo. Change is never easy. Look at me. A human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease, before the disaster. Krat was a city of light, a city of joy. I wish I could go back, even just for one day.
Welcome to Hotel. The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. The Bastards are the Sweepers. Historically, that is what little I... Welcome to...
I am tempted to snag these.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical. May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments, if you'd allow me.
Why is he
I
so
admit
twitchy?
I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
Orders. Strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard. Dear Adelina, I've prepared a shelter for you. It's an apartment on Elysian Boulevard. You can stay there until everything settles down. I've arranged for someone to take you there. Once you get to the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard, you're safe. The address and the key are hidden in the puppet hung from the Alchemist Bridge. I ask your escort man to strike the puppet. The shelter